Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It's all change again. Guess who we've got this time? So it's me, Natalie Zolti, and joining me we have. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ash.
Yeah.
Ash Coldrick.
So the team that did a lot of the commentary last year are back this afternoon. I'm just loading everything up here. We have Moiz and Kevin.
First.
Yep, Kevin to go first. Just looking at the scoreboard, they are in third and fifth position. So we've got Nigel 2 games clear, and apart from that, it's all very close, with Moiz on 15.5 and Kevin on 16. So nothing to choose between them. They're both right up there at the top.
Just waiting to see the first racks.
Yep. So far, so good. Ooh, he's a noob.
Not great.
No, not so great. Moiz is sick. My son keeps telling me that I don't understand what sick is properly.
Sick
Okay.
is
Yeah,
good.
I know. I keep telling him it sounds ridiculous. That shows my age. How did Moiz do previous game? I will just have a look. Yeah, previous game, I think he lost. He did. He lost by 68 to Craig in the previous game, but he's still up there, well in the mix.
He is going to play noob.
He is going to play noob. I don't think there's much else there. The W's got to go. The B's not very nice either, and he's got to play 4 tiles, so to leave himself just 3 consonants, so nothing to choose there.
His ploughing's good.
Probably. Would you go for it?
Possibly.
I would go for it.
Yes, I think I would.
I'm in the confident mood. I'd just slap that down, I think. Yeah.
I think Moiz is in the mood to play it.
He is. He's thinking, is he quite fast normally? I'm not sure.
I've not seen too many games.
No, I haven't seen that many either. Quackle agreeing with noob for the first move. Ploughing's kind of makes sense to me, more than one ploughing.
Yeah, I don't see why.
I'd have played it by now, but then I played something like that quickly the other day and it came straight off again, so just trying to remember what it was.
It's always tricky with ing words, whether to know whether they take S's.
It is. What are his options if he doesn't go for it? What would he do? He's got quite a yucky combination there if he doesn't do it. People asking that table 1 would be shown exclusively today, and what happened, I don't know. I will try and find out. I'm guessing it is because Nigel was shown last game and they don't want to put him on again 2 games running. Somebody's just telling me he's actually been on the last 2 games, so I'm guessing that is why. I do agree, I'd like to see Nigel, but to be fair, we have got 2 of the players that are right at the top of the board here as well. So, asking for the scores to be updated. Sumble, how do we get those scores updated?
So you look at Quackle. That's the reason we have Quackle, and then you just speak the scores out.
Oh, okay, so it's 18 to Kevin and Moiz still to score. Yeah.
He's still debating.
Apologies, I didn't realise we needed to feed that information through for them to be updated. He's still debating in his head whether to go for it or not. If it's wrong, what's he going to do?
Of course,
Come on, go for it.
We know the answer, but
We do. Do it. Do it.
And he missed Rearers yesterday. R-E-A-R-E-R-S.
He missed... Oh, gosh, wow. Apparently he missed Rearers, R-E-A-R-E-R-S, yesterday. Perhaps so. No doubt he will have found out straight afterwards. Doesn't want to be playing a phony on his first move. If he doesn't do it, he's going to have to use his S, presumably, and he's going to go.
He's
going
for it.
Do you think it's going to get a challenge? I think it is. No, I reckon it will. I reckon that's going to be an extra 5. I would challenge that, especially seeing as he's spent so long thinking about it. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's drawn a challenge.
He has, yeah. That's going to get him another 5. It's not one that you're going to be certain of, is it? All these ings with S's. So it's 70 points as it is, and he's going to get another 5 for it, so it's going to be 75.
I wonder if Moiz will be nervous going up to the
definitely.
challenge station.
Definitely. Andrew asking, saying he knows Paul Gallen hates being on TV. Is it a provision of entry to accept going on the TV tables? No, I don't think it's a provision of entry. Whether it should be or not is another thing. I think if you get to the last 8, then probably, and certainly if you're in the final, you're going to have to be on, but I don't think it's a provision of entry, no. Okay, so 75 to Moiz. If we can just have the camera on the board, that would be good. Kevin very lacking in vowels there. Couple of duplicates. I guess a question on the chat there saying that somebody's an excellent player. Does the fact that they're an excellent player necessarily mean that they're comfortable going on the stream? I think some people are just uncomfortable with it, and also they know that it perhaps is. Some players say that it makes their game better, some say that it makes them nervous, so I guess he thinks it might cost him a game.
I know if it was me, I'd be very self-conscious.
Well, I refuse to go on stream, which is really bad considering I'm sitting here. I know I'm commenting on other people, but I've been streamed once. I absolutely hate it. Hate the fact that people are sitting there saying how on earth is she 1700 or whatever when she can't spot retains. So I just hate it.
It affects people in different ways.
Yeah.
So what about this rack of Kevin's? It's a bit stuttery.
It's pretty awful. I can't see anything useful for the X.
I don't see anything better than trout at the moment.
Really? Okay. Must be something better, but it's not good, is it? No. There's nothing on either, on the treble coming down, nothing.
Tutrix doesn't work because of XE.
People are asking who you are, Ash. Yes, myself and Ash Coldrick, we commentated last year in Nottingham. Oh, we've missed his play of Trump at the top. I guess that looks reasonable. It dumps the duplicates, doesn't it? Trump for 18 points, putting him on 36. 36 for Kevin. I'm just trying to see if there was any nice way he could set up the X, but I don't think so. Both lacking in vowels.
No.
So there is a very nice move which has been pointed out on the double-double. A really nice move from Moiz on the double-double there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is he going to see that?
That'll score 60 something.
78.
78, gosh.
Tricky. I guess we should always look at double-doubles, but the rack that he's got there doesn't necessarily...
Doesn't stand out,
doesn't
does it?
stand out as something that's going to go on there, does it? I think is he going to miss it? .78 at this point would give him a huge, big start. Somebody suggesting Otolith and keep the Z. Otolith would be 40 points. I didn't know Otolith, did you?
No.
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 I wouldn't have seen Zulith, would you have seen it there?
I probably would have seen Zoo Light. I'm not sure about Zulith though.
No, not me. I'd probably play Lutz through the...
So yeah, so
Through the U.
what should he do if he doesn't see Zulith?
Lutz through the U.
Lutz or sits?
Yep. Sits looks good. Lutz kind of protects the Z and stops Kevin from scoring from it. Sits a bit more open. I don't know if that's irrelevant.
Is Wiz good? WHIZ.
Yep. I think it's fine, yep. It is, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
Mm.
Yep. So yeah, 39 for Wiz. And Zoril as well through the R of Trump. That's the sort of thing that Quackle normally seems to go for, putting the Z in the
Gives
in
it
the
scores
triple
well,
lane.
but gives a lot back, doesn't
I
it?
always think Quackle
Yeah.
always does that, but I always think it gives the score straight back again to the opponent potentially.
Well, it'll give Ritz back 39.
I don't think he's going to find Zulith, do you?
No.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about,
okay.
obviously.
there you go.
Okay. He showed no signs he was got that lined up. I'll just keep quiet. Okay. Zulith for 78. 76, I
Well
beg your
done,
pardon.
Moiz.
Very good, yeah. 76. So puts him on 151 and really puts some pressure on.
Yeah, that's a good find.
It is 151 to 36. A very good start. We can't complain about the quality of play so
No.
far, can we? No. And Kevin's rack's still a bit of clunk. Worth bearing in mind, obviously, that Moiz won the youth championship, so he's played goodness knows how many games now. The stamina just amazes me.
And
By now I would not be spotting those sort of
look
moves.
how well he's doing.
Yeah, he is. Brilliant. And he's a really nice guy as well. He's drawing some
Yeah.
retains type letters over there. No, not quite, but he's got an I date. Somebody's saying he's made 2 moves in 8 minutes. He's rubbish. What? Yeah. So what can Kevin do with that? My thought is always, oh, the X has got to go. It's messing things up, but... Would you just dump the X and play box, perhaps?
I can't see much more than box.
Do we have any more suggestions in the chat? Somebody suggesting griots. RIOTS.
Has he got
I don't
anything?
really like that. It doesn't score. I think box. Resign. A little early in the game for that. A lot of game to go yet. He's got Oxim lined up. That's quite bold, isn't it?
Ooh, that's
It is.
that's very bold.
It is. It scores. But maybe he needs to be bold,
Yeah.
having dropped behind. £31 points. GRT doesn't look too bad as far as consonants go. Blanks to come.
And Moiz has already got Yeed lined up.
I presume that's Oxim obviously taking the E.
Yeah.
It just looks like it gives too much away. It's guaranteed to get a decent amount of points there. Quite a championship player liked box. So Yeed got to be the player there for 42, keeping a very nice ATE. And Kevin's rack is not balanced. So the score's now 193 to Moiz, 67. Oof, all the A's coming out of the bag at once by the look of it, all stuck together.
Gosh. 7 E's on both their racks.
Yeah. A's. No A's on the board, but yeah, 7 on their racks. ATAATA, Atata. Yeah, it's tempting to do that. So Kevin at 130 odd behind, sitting with a slightly dodgy looking rack. David Eldar suggesting PARAGE. Is that a word? Not one that I know. It is. That looks like a good play onto the
Marriage.
onto the E of Yeed. I wouldn't have known that. I'll be looking to play off PAG somewhere, but I don't see anywhere. Or rather gap. What would you do with that?
But I'm really not sure.
He's had a few awkward racks so far. So Parridge pretty much looks best, but is he going to know or see it? No. Pat. Going for some points with Pat. That looks reasonable. 31 points puts him on 98.
I think Moiz might change here.
I would have thought so. Keeping ET. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the right keep? Would you have kept an A as well? Or
I think I might have kept an A as well.
I think I would have just kept ET, given that both blanks are to come. And so Kevin will be glad of a bit of a break there. Still 100 behind. AAGIRRS.
Aria just through an E.
Yeah.
No E available.
No E. Yeah, well spotted. First
Ooh.
blank out of the bag. Another quite awkward situation for Kevin there. Bit of debate going on in the stream as to whether to keep TE or ATE. David Eldos saying keep ATE on an open board. Someone else saying keep TE. Lots of A's not seen. 1% extra bingos with AET versus ET.
I'm with the ATE.
I'm with
keep.
the ET. We'll have to argue about it, but oh well. He probably would have got the blank anyway. I don't think it was the last one out, was it? David Eldos saying they see Nigel keep ATE on opening racks. Oof. There's not much else he can do, is there? What
No.
can he can't score. Unless I'm missing something clever. Okay, I think a lot of people are with you in the ATE camp by the look of it. So he's playing RIA. The G is not really a very nice tile though, is it?
No.
No. 112 to Kevin with 14 points there, so 112 playing 193. Can you see bonuses there?
On Moiz' rack.
I've seen 1-7, which doesn't play. Oh yes, it does. I can see a 7 that plays, but it's probably not optimal.
Oh, Gavot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Aria.
of course. Yeah. Sorry, that took me a couple of.
This might be something better. I can only see Gavot. Oh, what's he got? No. What's going on? He sees Zulith, but he's missed Gavot. That can't be deliberate, can it? It's not deliberate that he's avoiding bonusing there. No, I don't believe it. I think he's just
He didn't see it.
Didn't see it and played too quickly. No. Oh dear. Govs for 16, so puts him on 209 and 112. Kevin's rack has...
Kevin's got gas fire.
He has got gas fire. Very nice. There's gasifier, isn't there?
Yeah.
Has he got anything playable? His rack looks better now. Yeah, quite a surprising miss there after he took so long and found Zulith. He played very quickly with a blank.
And missed Gavot, yeah.
And missed it. He'll get something next time. He's got the C hook for Kriya, CRIA. He's probably going to be rewarded by scoring big next time for missing.
There was only one spot for Gavot, wasn't there?
I believe so, yeah. I didn't see anything else. He's looking to play gift to get rid of those awkward tiles, score 27 and keep a really nice AERS, so that has to be the best play.
And Moiz is going to play a bonus.
He is, although he's taken out that C lane for Kriya now. Well, I hope he is. Might just play something else quickly again, we don't know. So 139 for Kevin, 209. If Moiz misses a bonus this time, quite a good chance Kevin will get one and be back in the game.
But right back in it, yeah.
Come on, Kevin, let's see.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, a scarier rack.
Okay, so it's up to you, Moiz.
It is.
You've got
Come
to
on.
play a bonus now.
Yep. He's got Chitter possibly lined up, which doesn't go anymore. It did go with Kriya, didn't it? C-R-I-A, but he must have something there. Somebody's saying it still goes. Where does it go? Oh yes. It does. It plays with GIT and oft now, doesn't it? He's made it even better. He's going to score a whole bag of points. He's taking his time on some moves and not on others, quite strangely, because Chitter scores a massive points now.
Yeah. Blackout.
Yeah. The people in the chat are saying Tetcherly is the play rather than opening the triple.
Scores very well.
110 points.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, on the triple lane at the top. I didn't see that there. Very nice. Yeah, his time is quite strange. He's taking a lot of time on some moves and then seemed to convince himself very quickly that he didn't have a bonus. Tetcherly, 107. And Chitter or Chitted would be 95. He's got one other bonus actually. Can anybody else spotted what the other 8 is? He's got a quite an unusual one onto the Y, another one not as good as Tetcherly. I think he's going with Chitter. He is. Presumably not spotted Tetcherly. Just trying to see if that is an R or a D. Nope, not Efficity. It was Thickety, T-H-I-K-E-T-Y.
Like a thicket.
Like a thicket. Thickety, word that we use all the time. Yep. Yes, I'm afraid that could probably game over, isn't it? But I can't see whether he's made that an R or a D. I suspect it's an R, but not sure.
It'll be an R, I think.
So 304 now for Moz, playing 139. I think Moz's spread before this game was a bit low, so looks like he's going to be clawing some back. Oof, nearly a nice draw there with the Q at the end. So does Kevin have many options? Scarier and noobs?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see. Yeah. And that's what he's playing.
Yeah. 78. 217, playing 304. I'll be playing Q18 without thinking much. Is there anything else?
Yeah, no, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah. Slap it down, come on.
He's got Tranks, but
He's going for the QAT.
Yeah.
32. Oh.
He almost drew nays.
Oh yeah. Somebody's asking how many vowels left. We've only got Quackle to see. There's a whole bunch of E's left. There's 4 O's, 3 U's, quite a lot of vowels, yeah. Loads of E's to come.
And the A's are back for Moiz.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of, it's quite difficult multitasking here, but when we get a bit closer to the end, I'll try and type the remaining tiles into the chat on Twitch. The score's now 3-3-6 to Moiz and 2-1-7 to Kevin. Have you played either of these players?
No. No.
I've played Kevin twice, I think, in Belfast earlier this year, which was a great tournament.
Don't think I've even met either of them.
Oh, right, okay. I've not played Moiz. I'd like to play him. Do you have any suggestions for Kevin's move? Somebody's saying he needs to open another triple. That triple, yeah, I think he probably does. David Eldor saying it doesn't matter how many triples he opens. I'm afraid that, yeah. Well, I don't know. Fair number of tiles to go still. We've got 29 in the bag still. He could potentially give himself a nice lead there. Quackle's suggesting playing 1. Underneath Chitter. Don't really understand that. That looks quite defensive and blocky.
It's blocky.
Yeah.
But from a scoring point of view, then
24.
Yeah.
Another suggestion of Irone, I-R-O-N-E, through the R of Scaria. I think he needs to do something like that. Maybe give himself an S hook. He's gone for 1, which is Quackle's suggestion. He's going to need 2 bonuses, isn't he?
But it doesn't block the C.
What, 1?
Yeah.
Well, it does block the C.
Well, I mean partially, but
partially, yeah. Let's see what he's going to draw. So Kevin 241. There's a nice 40-point move available for Moiz there if he wants to consolidate his lead, or rather extend his lead even further. A nifty little move at the top. For 40. Which is going to put him into a massively good position.
That's good.
Yeah, Vaisal, as
I think
Webby has pointed out there, VASAL at the top. It's going to be game over after that for sure.
I think Moiz is thinking about playing Vans underneath Ho,
It looks like it, doesn't
Jin, and Gites or Gites.
Somebody's saying remembering GINNS is a phony, so he could just play Van there, and then that lane is safe anyway.
Yeah, it only takes a Y, doesn't it?
I didn't know that actually. I put S's on everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I think
okay.
Jin takes a Y.
Yeah, no, I thought it took an S as well. So he's put the S there where he probably didn't need to. Has Kevin got bennies on his rack there?
Yeah.
Just looking. Okay.
Yeah.
But Vans is 37 points. It's 3-7-3, playing 2-4-1. .22 tiles. And seeing, of course, there's still a blank to come. I was forgetting.
Kevin really needs to open this up.
He needs a bonus now.
Yeah.
And next time, 3-7-3, 2-4-1. Wonder where that blank is. Somebody's suggesting Be Mine. Where's that? Oh, looking at the M of Oxime there.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that a word? I don't know that.
I don't know it
I
either.
don't think that's a word, is it? No. But he does have some plays through that M for a decent score. Which is, I hadn't actually seen that spot. Making pated. Another suggestion in the chat of Brine, which scores quite well through the R of Scarier. I think that looks reasonable.
That's what he's going to do.
Opens up
Yeah.
a lane there. Okay, that looks reasonable. .26 points, keeping ENS. Just out of interest, he had NEEMB through the M of Oxime for 35,
I
which
forgot
is nice.
that took a B on the end. Yeah.
Yep. Not sure it's the best move in this situation. So 3-7-3, playing 2-6-7. And Moiz has got Jura lined up on his rack. He's got to take that spot underneath the B and use the J there, I assume. Oh no, am I thinking? Of course. Of course, yeah, I missed. Yeah, I nearly missed Briner. Oh, very costly.
That's very expensive.
Costly.
Yeah.
65 points, in fact. Dear me. Just when Kevin gets what looks a half decent rack together there. And 65 points, bang. So we have 438 to Moiz now, playing, also betting he's going to get the blank now.
Probably the way his game's
I know.
going. Yeah,
Yep.
and there it is.
There it is. Goodness me. Got to feel a bit sorry for Kevin here. Has he actually missed anything or done anything?
He's
I'm
not had
sure whether
much
he
luck,
has.
has he?
No. No.
Apart from the scarier rack, it's not gone together very well.
It hasn't.
Yeah, and
He's got
opening.
to. He's
Yeah.
got. All he can do is open a 9 timer, which is going to get blocked. .438 playing 281, so just 14 points there for DURE. And there are 11 tiles in the bag. I'm using mostly the chat on Twitch. Apologies to those of you who are following on Facebook, but it's really just too difficult to follow two different streams of chat, so I would recommend that you use Twitch if you can to join in with the chat on there. And I'm going to type in the tiles that are left. So 11 tiles in the bag. Oh, this is before was just played.
And another homeless bonus for...
Oh, look at Moiz' draw there. Goodness me. Naked full in the bag there. Yeah, I don't think he's going to draw naked full. Moiz played Yeed, Y-E-A-D at the top, which was 24. So 462 playing 281. Kevin just taking some points there for Demon. With Noodles on the rack, taking 34 points for Demon. Just 4 in the bag. So Moiz is not going to be getting another bonus with his blank. 315 now for Kevin. 315 playing 462. I would say, would you say that Kevin's played better? I think he's played more of the quackle moves and he hasn't missed anything. Just shows that's the way it can go. Look at that big spread.
It just...
yeah, Zulith was lovely.
Yeah.
But then missing Gavolt.
He's been outdrawn, hasn't he?
Somebody asking how many more games after this. I don't know. I don't know. I've only just arrived about an hour ago.
Yeah.
I think
so have I.
Possibly 3 more?
Yeah, either 2 or 3, I would think.
I think it could be 3. I don't know, actually.
'Cause it's 3.
3, okay.
Okay.
What should Moiz be doing there? I'm just looking at their clocks. They're quite low, actually, aren't they?
He's going to...
Kevin on 2 minutes.
He's going to play Aria, just for...
Apparently
leave one in
Nigel
the
has
bag.
lost. Nigel's lost quite heavily to Jesse Day.
Oh, has he?
That previous game. Yep.
AIA.
By 216 points. Yep, just playing AIA to take out that bottom lane. And leave 1 in the bag. So I think, just looking at what is left in the bag, it's a U that's in the bag. .475 playing 315 and a U in the bag. Very low on time now anyway. Could he not have played Flick there? It's Flick. Well, Flick's right, isn't it? FLA.
I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think that should have been Flick. Calls for Nigel to be on in the next game. Or is it Filk, F-I-L-K? I can't remember now. Maybe Flick is wrong. Anyone like to guess what Moiz' optimal play is now? He's obviously going to go out in 2. So Moiz has got to block the QATS. He's probably going to play there. ONKUS is actually a word which I didn't know, so he's got ONKUS
So
and
he's
QATS.
got an out move.
So he needs to block that out.
I didn't know that one.
Nor me. I thought I was good on 5, so I didn't know that either. So he needs to play right up to that N, because there's 2 places for it, aren't there? It goes to the right or to the left of Demon. So he needs a 5 coming down, making QATS. What's the clock like? 2 minutes. Come on, Moiz, you should have spent this long finding Gavotte. Gosh, I'm horrible, aren't I? God, spending ages getting a few points at the end here. Here we go. Oh, that's not going to do it, is it? That's going to give him Onkus on the strange, because he had a few options there. Something like EALES or. I think Nigel does want a break from being watched, being asked in the chat. There's definitely the feeling here that it's not fair to put Nigel on all the time.
So
whether that's right or not, I don't know. Whether he should be on all the time or because he happens to be at the top, I don't know. You can argue both ways. I would like to see him on there more often. So Onkus going down, and so that could have been blocked if he'd played a little higher up, if he'd found a 5 there. Okay. So. Apologies while I just try and check the final score. We have to do it on Quackle. We're not actually getting the scores here. So Moiz was 494 after his play of Doze.
Or does.
And does. Does. I was thinking, does Doe take an S? Or does? Yes.
It
Sorry. It does.
Does does take an
Does
S.
does.
Yeah.
And Oncus was 29, so 494378. A spread of 216.
Good game for Moiz.
Yeah.
Bit of a blowout for
I don't
Kevin.
know whether there's a lot more Kevin could have done. Needed to be a bit more aggressive,
yeah.
opening up a bit more when he was behind earlier on.
But everything he opened up, it just got shut down, didn't it?
Yeah.
And
Or it just.
or Moiz profited off,
I know.
like the Briner move.
I know, that was very
that was massive,
unfortunate.
wasn't it?
It was. 494 playing 378. I'm not sure which way they're doing the adding and subtracting. In Bordeaux, we did the adding on twice
Yeah.
what the opponent's got
Yeah.
left. I'm not sure the way that I'm stating it is that way. So I feel a bit sorry for Kevin there.
Looks a bit shell-shocked.
Oh yes, that's the point. I'm getting a comment in the chat that Oxim was aggressive. Yes, it was. It was, but given that there was loads of ease unseen, it was just never going to be there, was it?
He didn't have many other choices apart from box, though, did he?
No. he
But maybe
didn't. I think
Oxim
box.
was.
I think maybe
Mm.
it's easy to criticise sitting here, but it looked aggressive at the wrong time. It was just going to get taken. Okay,
Right.
we will be back. Somebody's saying Dave Koenig has been on a bit of a winning streak, so just going to head off and have a look at the scoreboard, and we will be back with the next game shortly. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.